So Western blotting is basically a lab procedure that's used to um, detect the presence and abundance of proteins in a sample. So it's useful for like detecting the presentation, the presence of one or a couple proteins in a mixture of many. And here you can see a general setup for it. Okay, so here's the procedure. So so first, the protein samples are extracted from the cells of the tissue and put into a buffer solution. Um, and then uh, and then they go through gel electrophoresis in order to separate them by size. Um, and then they're transferred to a membrane, which like a solid membrane, which allows them to be detected. Uh, and this membrane is saturated with a substance that prevents antibodies from binding to the membrane, so that basically lets them target the proteins themselves. And then after that, antibodies are first introduced that can bind to the target protein. And then after that, there are secondary antibodies that can bind to those first bodies. Um, and that also carry along with them a method of detection, such as a reporter enzyme like HRP, or the or fluorescence. So then after that, these secondary antibodies are measured with through these methods, with the intensity of the signal correlating with the protein concentration. And yeah, so the basic methods are either through like an enzyme or fluorescence, and I think fluorescence carries a couple of benefits, like being I believe more accurate, and also um, because of the ability to use different wavelengths. I think fluorescence lets you uh, test for multiple proteins at once.